Hello, P3 students. Welcome again in our Math 3 class. This is Miss Claire. Let's continue our lesson for Chapter 1, Numbers to 1000. So for this video, you will learn two lessons. We have Lesson 3, Sort Odd and Even Numbers, and Lesson 4, Use Money Notation. Okay, let's start, children, with Lesson C or Lesson 3. The learning outcomes for this lesson is to sort even numbers and to sort odd numbers. Are you familiar with even and odd numbers, children? Okay, look at this picture. We have here some erasers and pencils. So Ron wants to put the pencils and erasers into two equal groups. Can Ron put the pencils into two equal groups without any leftover? Or can Ron put the erasers into two equal groups also? Okay, if you know the answer, you can try it at home. Okay, children? Okay, for our thinking cap, this is Kaz. Kaz has 116 pencils and 113 erasers. He wants to put the pencils and erasers into two equal groups. What do you notice about the difference between numbers like 116 and 113? So, what do you think, children? If we sort out the objects or if we are going to group 116, is there any left over or we can group them accordingly? How about 113? So, you can share your answers to me during our math class. Now let's start. Let's study what are even numbers. I have here some beads. 200 beads can be divided into two groups of 100 beads. So as you can see, we can divide 200 into two groups. So 100 and another 100. Even numbers are numbers that can be divided by 2. And there will be no leftover. 200 is an even number. Without counting, children, we can identify if a number is an even number. If the digit in the ones place is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So the number is even. 678 is an even number. Why? Because the digit in the ones place is number 8. Remember, if the digit in the ones place ends with 8, it is an even number. The same with 200. The digit in the ones place is 0. So, 200 is an even number. Now, let's study about odd numbers. So, we have here 201. So, this is 100, 200, and we have another one here. 201 beads can be divided into two groups. However, we have one bead left here. So, we cannot divide one unless we will cut it into half. Okay? So, odd numbers are numbers that cannot be divided by 2. 201 is an odd number. So, if the digit in the ones place is 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, the number is odd. So, in 201, the digit in the ones place is 1. So, 201 is an odd number. The same as 763. The digit in the ones place is 3. 3 is here, right? We can find 3 here. So, 763 is an odd number. So, is it clear, P3? So, an even number, we just simply check the digits in the ones place. If the digit ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, the numbers are even. If the digit in the ones place is 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, the number is odd. Okay, please remember that, P3. Now, let's go to the last lesson for chapter 1. We have use money notation. Are you familiar with money? Okay, so the learning outcome for this lesson is to represent dollars and cents. Okay, does Ralph have enough money to buy the teddy bear? How can you tell? So how much is the worth or the price for one teddy bear? How to read this number, P3? And how much money Ralph have? So Ralph has, this is 10. We read this one as $10. This one is $5. But the price of the teddy bear is, yes, this is $16. So what do you think? Does Ralph have enough money to buy the teddy bear? Okay, if you know the answer, share that to me during our class. Okay, for our thinking cap, Ralph has enough money to buy a toy plane that cost 15.50. How do we read this amount? As you can see, we have 15, then we have a dot or a period, and we have 50 here. How to read this number? Okay, to read this number or this money, children, we will read this as $15.50. So the dot here, we will read this one as and. And don't forget the symbol for dollars. Okay, so this is $15.50. Okay, now let's continue. So let's study the cost of a printer. A printer costs $125.75. So $125.75. So we have here $100, we have $20 and $5. So the total is $125. So you can write the cost of the printer as, for here, remember this is the dollar sign. So that is 125, and this 50 cents and 25 cents, the total is 75 cents. So the number on the left of the dot shows the dollars here, and the number on the right of the dot shows the cents. So the dot here, it will separate the dollars and the cents. Again, how to read this, P3? $125.75. So is it clear to read how to do the money notation? Okay, we will discuss more about this lesson during our class. Okay, P3. Okay, P3, that's all about lesson 3, sort odd and even numbers, and lesson 4, use money notation. I will discuss more about these lessons during our class. I hope that you learned a lot in this video. Thank you for watching P3, and always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone, and enjoy your day.